So here we are at the first of the windows, and we're told that it represents praise in the heavenly spheres. And the text right at the very top reads, O ye heavens, ye angels, powers, sun and moon, bless ye the Lord. And it shows the heavenly throne surrounded by elders, and the sun and moon being passed in front of the throne. And it picks up on a little bit of Ezekiel's vision, but it is a whole mixture of ways of representing God and heavenly worship of God, and I suppose also it's about connecting heaven and earth. So at the very bottom you've got the town and the sky that almost then turns into an angelic host, and then above that you have the sense of the throne.
I think this is one of the most complex of the windows, because I think looking at it, you're not immediately sure where to look first. I think, apart from perhaps the golden figure in the centre, but because the whole focus of the painting is to draw your eye upwards towards the heavens, and there's no depiction there of God. It's above the painting, in a sense. And so there's just a lot of colour and lines and almost swirls, aren't there, of different colours.
Absolutely.
And until you'd said that there was a hill town, I would have completely missed that. Right at the bottom of the windows, there's this hill town and mountains, and it's very much just these murky, dark colours that you would sort of miss, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's kind of, the town is almost as if it's at sunset or maybe at dawn. So the clouds are lit up with wonderful ambers and things. But it's also powerful that the thing that it's most focused on is not visible, which is saying all sorts of things to us theologically. But instead what we have is everyone worshipping. So I think the other thing I'm struck by is that everyone is looking towards the throne, and the movement is towards the throne, and the angels are playing. You can see trumpets and harps, and even the way they're playing them are themselves directed. So everything is in the direction of the centre of the window.
All except for this golden figure, and I think that's why my eye's drawn there first of all. This sort of takes priority, doesn't he? And he's not, and that, again, not facing upwards.
No.
Which is, but I think that's the Janus figure, in a sense, between mediating heaven and earth.
Okay.
So I think the angels are actually facing and perhaps protecting or representing divine blessing and protection over the town.
Right. That's interesting.
And I'd be interested to know, at the moment we can only see that it has one face. If it is an Ezekiel type figure, it would have a face the other side as well, so it could also look towards heaven, but that's pure speculation. From here it looks like there's only one face.
There's a human face, but then above the human face, are those two dogs?
I wonder if those are the animal faces.
Yeah.
But perhaps it does have four.
And it looks like there are eyes in the wings.
Yes.
So it is playing with
those motifs from Ezekiel 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think what's slightly creepy when you look closely is all these little faces in blue. So if this is some kind of lapis lazuli, all these rich colours of the royal throne, there are these faces all sort of lined up around, aren't there? And I think the glass here is so clever, because there are just pockets which have just been left completely plain, and they're very, very bright, and they shine like diamonds as you look at them.
It really is amazing. And yes, and I think you also get a sense of perhaps emerald. The pillars around the throne are this sort of green that could be marble, but it could be something else. And there's what again could be an emerald field, but it could equally be a real field of sort of grass with flowers. So it's
really merging heaven and earth again, isn't it?
Yeah, there's this real sense of this interaction between heaven and earth. And maybe a kind of an interesting that the town is kind of asleep. There are no lights on in the town.
Yes.
So it's as if, to some extent, the earth is oblivious to the fact that actually
all of this is happening above.
All of this is going on. Which I wonder if that also keys into some of those other texts where, people don't think God is doing anything or don't think God is present, but actually when you have the eyes of faith, you suddenly see the chariots and the horsemen and the, the angelic army